Welcome back to Pre-Algebra section 2.5. And what we have been learning how to do is solve equations, the heart, if you will, of algebra, the most important thing. But we're going to be able to do it by asking ourselves a series of questions and answering it. We started it last time and we're going to continue. This one's called solving equations using addition and subtraction. I already showed you how to do multiplication and division, but we'll go back to addition and subtraction. All right, so here's our first one. Remember, y is a variable. We don't know what it is. Now, some of you are going, I can look at that and see the answer. I don't see the point in doing all of this, not doing it in my head. The reason why you don't do it in your head is right now you can do it in your head because these are baby problems. But one day you will reach Algebra 2 and there will be problems that take a whole piece of paper writing on every line, not skipping. And that's one problem. And you cannot do it in your head anymore. So you're learning how to do it with the baby problem so that when you get to the big girl and boy problems, you will be able to do it just fine. Okay? So you're gonna have to learn how to do it on paper, not in your head, and to follow the steps. All right? Just trust me. It's getting hard. There are physics problems you will do that would blow your mind right now. So, do it my way. I promise. I haven't lost one yet. You're going to understand it, and you're going to be great at it. All right, so our first question is, first we check to make sure there's an equals. Check. Next, we ask ourselves what question? Do you remember? Why is y not alone? And that one's always fun to say. Why is y not alone? It's like a tongue twister. And the reason why it's not alone on its side of the equals is there's a plus 9 sitting there. What is the opposite of plus 9? Minus 9. So we write minus 9 underneath here, and we're allowed to do it as long as we write minus 9 on the other side of the equal. You can do anything you want in algebra as long as you do it to both sides of the equals. So we did that. Next, we mark those out. We don't draw a bar because bars mean divide, and we don't put a 0, even though 9 minus 9 is 0, because we want y alone. We don't want it to have a 0. We bring down what we didn't mess with. We didn't mess with the y or the equal sign. Don't forget your equal. I've had kids do that where it's like, suddenly this doesn't make sense. It's because they forgot their equal. Now we do the problem. Negative 3 minus 9 is negative 12. Ta-da! We don't draw a bar here because that's divide. We draw a box around our final answer. It looks good and it prevents cheating some. Alright, I can explain that to you later if you want. Alright, now, your book talks about the thing you should check it. And what they mean by check it is you take your answer, you put it back into the original problem. Negative 12 plus 9, does that equal negative 3? If it makes a true statement, you did it right. So negative 12 plus 9 is negative 3. So that checks out. Now, I'm not big on checking. I know. It's like, can I even say that as a math teacher? The reason why is I'm dyslexic. I know you're tired of hearing that, but it's true. So if I miss a math problem, it's usually not because I didn't know the math. I knew the math. It's because I flipped a number, I switched an order, something got turned upside down that shouldn't have been upside down. And when I go to do the check, I do it again. I'll do it twice. And so I'll say, yes, it checks, when it was actually still wrong. And I found that so frustrating. I was dyslexic and had a huge concussion when I learned this. And it was so frustrating to me to check it and it be wrong that I would get so frustrated. I never wanted to do another math problem as long as I lived. So for me, it worked out better to pay attention close to the first time and not check it. So I'm not going to be a hypocrite. If you don't want to check, I feel like it's a personal matter. If you want to check, that's how you do it. Okay? I don't check. I'm just being real here. It was too frustrating for me trying to learn algebra with a concussion and dyslexia. Oops, I lost the lid to the pen. Alright, so let's do another one. 23 equals y minus 11. Why is y not alone? On its side of the equals, it has a minus 11. What's the opposite of minus 11? plus 11. What we do to one side, we do to the other. These cancel out. We bring down what we didn't mess with. 23 plus 11 is 34. 3 plus 1 is 4, 2 plus 1 is 3. Ta-da! This isn't terrible, is it? There has been worse things in your education than this. All the hate on algebra is not justified because it's kind of fun. Puzzles are fun. You pay money to do puzzles. I go buy those Sudoku books and I pay good money for them because I enjoy puzzles. So these are just like puzzles. So you can enjoy them a little bit as you do them. Okay. Why is W not alone? Because it has plus 2,150. What's the opposite of plus 2,150? That's right, minus 2,150. What I do to one side, I do to the other. Minus 2,150. What happens to these? You mark them out. What happens to the W and the equals? You bring them down. Now, 5 minus 0 is 5, 7 minus 5 is 2, 3 minus 1 is 2, and 3 minus 2 is 1. So even if the numbers are big, you can do it. You can use your calculator too. You don't have to do it old school the way I did. Alright, that wasn't terrible, was it? It's kind of fun, isn't it? Alright, math is great. See you next time.